Video for the Bioethics 4D case study. So analyzing it and using the process of discernment, but looking at the first step of gathering all information, we can see that the woman is age 41, she's 15 weeks pregnant, which is a little bit early on, and the doctors diagnosed her baby with anencephaly, which will mean the baby will not live on its own for long after birth. So the second step is identifying the issues. So the issues ethically are to abort the baby early, to let it pass away on its own after birth. And I also think there is a little bit of an issue just with the doctor. I don't think that they should have a say in how the patient may feel psychologically. So the third step would be just looking at the virtues one may need. So I believe empathy, compassion, and wisdom are necessary to have. So the next step, looking at it from the perspective of the doctor and the mother, for one, the doctor does not want to see the baby grow to be malformed and die, which is justifiable. The mother, it would be hard psychologically on the mother to have an abortion and deal with the after effects, but to watch her child die unable to do anything to help. So she won't be given that option to also love her child and carry it full term. So some possible options with the next step are aborting the baby, but again, the mother could be dealt with the guilt and grief of making that decision. Carrying the baby to full term, but also dealing with that grief of losing your child. But a point with that would be that the mother would be able to bond for a time with the child, but be able to physically show her love to it. So the next step would be weighing the options. And to answer the question, weighing out the options, I would take the side of the nurses to give the baby a chance to live, to carry it to full term. And if I were the woman making that decision, it would allow me to see and hold my baby. The doctors could possibly be wrong, or the baby could live longer than expected. Also, I would not want to carry that guilt of killing my baby, of ending its life early. I would want to show it as much love as I could for as long as possible, and just taking care of it for as long as I could. And with the last step, evaluating the decision against external and internal criteria, just thinking about with tying this into scripture and the external criteria of that in Christian faith, Jesus teaches us in his word not to murder, and abortion, in my perspective, is taking a life in your hands and ending it early, as God should have that say on when a life is given and taken away. And that baby was given life, and I don't think it should be taken away by our decision, but when it naturally passes. But while it's on this earth, we need to take care of it, of that child, as they are precious and valuable in his sight. And no matter what condition they may have, he would want to show love to everyone. So I feel like that is what we should do. Okay, thank you.